views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Here, this is the emblem of the Masons. That G stands for God. Then you have the square, and you have the compass. Okay, the square represents the day being divided up into 3 equal 8 hours. Okay, you should have 8 hours for working, 8 hours for resting, and 8 hours for like leisure. The compass directs you in your life to go the right direction, okay? Wow! I didn't know they had 2 temples. This is dressing rooms. What this is for is when they put on each one of those 32 degrees, they go in there and they dress up like the people in that story of the Bible. And these are the dressing rooms they go in and dress in. And then they come out in costume. The person that's going through the ritual for the first time, he's going to be blindfolded. And they blindfold him and they take him in there, and he doesn't know what's going on at all. And all this stuff's going around him, and these people are all dressed up in their outfits. So, like for instance, one story which helped me out in life is called The Field Master, where the story goes where the field master wanted to get his field cleared. So he goes, I'm going to go out and hire people, and I'm going to pay them 2 pieces of silver to work from 6 in the morning till 6 at night. And so he hired the people. About 10 o'clock that morning, he's seen that he's not going to get his field clear, so he's going to go out and hire more people. So at 12 o'clock, he hired more people to work from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. But he also paid them 2 pieces of silver. And by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, he realized he's still not going to get his field clear. So he's hiring more people, and he's hiring them at 4 o'clock to work from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and they're still getting 2 pieces of silver. That evening, when they came for everybody to get paid, the people that worked 12 hours got the same pay as the people that worked only 2 hours. And there's a lot of grumbling going on. And so the paymaster comes out and he says, why all the unhappiness? And he says, because we work 12 hours and getting the same pay as the people that only work 2 hours. He said, my agreement with you was a fair agreement. I would pay you 2 whole pieces of silver to work from 6 in the morning until 6 at night, and that's a fair wage, and you agreed to that. What I make agreements with other workers has nothing to do with our agreement. So I can pay them 2 pieces of silver to work 2 hours. That's my agreement with them. So this really helped me out at General Motors, because at times I would see people sitting and doing nothing, and I was working real hard, getting the same pay, but I thought my agreement with General Motors is I would be paid a fair wage, I'd get benefits, and so they're fulfilling their duty to me, and I'm fulfilling my duty to them to give them good every hour work. And so that helped me in life to not be angry about somebody else getting by without working hard. So the Masons, there's 31 more stories that help you in life. So that's what the Masons are about, actually, is in what life's about and what matters. So that's why there are people who are in the Masons. George Washington was a Mason. Thomas Edison was a Mason. Albert Einstein was a Mason. There's numerous of people that I really respect were Masons. Thank you. This is where they had the banquets and get-togethers. Sometimes they have women too, because they called the Eastern Star. And that's the women. Only men are allowed to be Mason. So they have women who are called Eastern Stars. So they sometimes meet together. So, and then,
They got little gang women here.
most of your lodges don't have this. This is something a little extra for this lodge.
Why? Because it's a couple stories.
You play pool?
No, I don't.
Play game?
Yeah, let's keep on going. Couches for people to sit on.
Yep.
The TV.
To show you that the Masons, go ahead and take this. To show you that the Masons are very patriotic. This is the Constitution of the United States written out. That's the whole Constitution. Okay? The exact replica of the real Constitution with the replica of all the names that who signed it. So. And there's all the people who signed it. No, it's not the presidents. No, it's the signers of the Declaration. Let me tell you a story about this.
Yeah, I love the story.
Almost every one of these men died penniless or broke. After signing the Constitution, so many people went against them that most of them died penniless. They actually gave their lives to sign this Constitution. Isn't that something?
Yeah, it is.
You'd think these people would become very famous and very rich and like that. But nope. There's only very few of them that actually, when they died, they had something of value.
This is the Monarch Festival.
Yep, Monarch Festival.
You have a flag on your hand?
Yeah, I have one here. This is a monarch. That's a monarch butterfly. So, do you know monarch butterflies fly from Canada all the way to Mexico every year? So they're getting ready to make the flight now all the way to Mexico. So isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Yeah, and they do it in 2 weeks. They fly all the way.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
There's a lot of sunflowers out here.
it sure is. These are actually not sunflowers.
They not?
These are, I don't know the name of them. I know they're not sun. But you see, there's a monarch right here. See that?
Right there he is.
That's a monarch. Let's see your buddy there. Yeah, I got your buddy here.
You ain't gonna fool me.
Yeah. Isn't that something? There he is. That's a monarch right there. Look at that, I'm actually touching it. Isn't that something?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you made him mad.
There he is, and he's back. See that? There he is.
You ain't gonna touch me.
Look at that. Got one on this finger and one on this finger.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat.
Yeah, there's a monarch right here. See it? Come over and take a look at it.
Want to read that sign?
Yeah, the monarch that hatched in this spring and early summer only live for a few weeks. The monarchs that hatch in midsummer are the ones that migrate, and they live 8 to 9 months. They migrate all the way to Mexico from here.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them. See one of the leaves there? Those are monarchs. This is newly hatched monarchs can't eat the sap of the milkweed, or their jaws will stick together and they will die. They eat the hairs on the underneath of the leaf at first. Now I didn't know that. I thought that when they're actually a caterpillar, that's when they eat the milkweed, okay? But then after they become a butterfly, they can no longer eat the milkweed because then their jaws will stick together, so they have to eat only the leaves. That I didn't know. Butterflies are active during the day and rest at night. When they rest, they put their wings together over their bodies. So when they're resting, they put their wings up over their bodies like that. Good, okay.
Yesterday we released 3 butterflies.
We did about 70. They saw a hawk out there. It was eating a snake. And so when they came close, the hawk flew away and they dropped the snake. It's not a big fatty, but it's ours. Now you're going to make it all the way to Mexico.
What kind of,
That's a leopard frog.
is it? Okay.
There you go. Take the frog, don't take me.
And how is a leopard frog different than other frogs?
Well, it's leopard frog. It's a lot of the coloration. So see the black dots on the skin? Looks like
Yeah.
leopard skin. That's how he got its name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good size.
Is it? Okay.
That's a
Are these the
female.
ones that make
No, that's a bullfrog.
Oh, okay.
Their call's a lot different. I don't remember all the different calls.
Okay.
Yeah, their call's a lot different.
Okay, very good.
Anyway,
I hear that when the frogs start dying, look out because
well, they're very sensitive to the environment. Yeah, we seem to have a pretty good number of leopard frogs out here, so that's a good sign.
that's a good sign.
Yep, yep.
Very good.
No problem.
What?
About how long until this turns into one?
They go from hatching about 2 days.
Ooh, look at that.
That, I think, is the plant. Yep.
Sense the weather by knowing it's getting late, but they're tired of flying. I don't know.
A dress on, so the butterflies can
Painting butterflies.
Do you need water or snacks?
I could use the new water. I'm not there.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Can them be a monarch?
This is a monarch, and this is a monarch. The female and the male. And this is a viceroy with that extra line around it.
awesome.
And the dots are a little farther apart on it.
Okay, now open it back up. And we're going to trace a butterfly
Viceroys
right in
actually,
the
if you
center.
look at a real life one, they're
Right there.
smaller, a little smaller. They have that cross line on it.
Yeah.
And the monarchs,
Yeah.
female and male, are a little bit bigger, and they're the ones that eat milkweed and taste pork.
Okay.
The viceroys, just by virtue of looking a lot like them, generally are protected. They don't get eaten as often.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they think they taste like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just like there's a fly that looks like a bee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, protected camouflage, I think it's called, or something.
You can hang it in here.
Let's do it. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you rolling?
Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Allie Munger. I'm the wetland educator here at Little River Wetlands Project.
Okay.
And we're really excited to be doing the Monarch Festival this year.
Yeah, I see you got your monarch wings.
I do. Well, these are rainbow wings. The monarch wings are over there if you want to be a monarch.
Okay.
But we were just talking about your butterfly there.
Yeah,
And I was talking about the differences between male and female butterflies, monarch butterflies. And the males have two particular dots that if you might not be able to catch it always, but if you look, there are two dots on a male butterfly, and there are no dots on a female butterfly on the back wings. And then also, there's another butterfly that looks similar to a monarch butterfly, which would be the viceroy, and it has a couple extra horizontal lines. It's usually a little smaller, and it flies a little funkier, I guess.
Okay.
But they're very cool. But I was just, this picture here, I know you can't tell maybe, but there's a couple dots. Oh no, you're going to look at my cracked phone. Yeah, there's a couple dots right there. Yeah. But it's very cool to be able to know that. Even actually on the chrysalis that they form in, you can tell if they're going to be a male or a female because there's
chrysalis, you mean the caterpillar?
The chrysalis. The caterpillar forms into the chrysalis, so like a cocoon.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking, yeah.
I never heard it called chrysalis.
Yeah, it's called a chrysalis. That's the technical word for
I didn't know that.
And if you go over there's a booth over there that has, there's a box that has a bunch of chrysalis in there. They're beautiful. They're bright lime green and they've got a gold rim around them.
I read something coming up here, said butterflies usually live a few weeks.
So it depends. There are 4 different generations, I'm pretty sure. And the generation that you're seeing now, the butterflies that you're seeing at this time of year in September, they are the troopers. They're making their way the 2,000-mile journey to Mexico, and they're going to spend. They live about 8-9 months. Yeah, because they got to come back.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so they go down to Mexico and hang out in these, they're called the Oyamo fir trees, and the trees look golden. They look orange because there's so many butterflies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and where at in Mexico?
Oh, I'm not, I couldn't tell you that, but.
Maybe all over.
Over there under the red tent, not this red tent here, but the next one over, they would probably be able to tell you. I think they might have a map too.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's...
And you're a volunteer here?
No, I work here. I'm the educator.
Educator.
Yeah, so I run all the free programs that we have here.
If somebody wanted to volunteer and help you, how do they do that?
They just contact us on our website, lrwp.org, and we have lots of different volunteer opportunities. So everyone here, this would not be possible without our wonderful, incredible volunteers, and we're so... I mean, even the plants. We're giving away hundreds of native pollinator plants, and school groups, private groups, volunteers, they've all had their hand in collecting the seeds, sowing the seeds,
now the plants,
and growing the plants.
Are they yearly plants that come up every year?
Yes, yep. All these native plants, the ones that we're giving away, they are, I think that's perennials, right? Yeah, they're perennials. Yeah.
I wasn't sure. So
I think that's right. And then we have, there's a bunch of milkweed. It looks kind of sad right now, but it's because it's been doing its job. It's been feeding caterpillars. Yes, but
that's something I learned today. I didn't know that the butterfly doesn't eat milk, doesn't drink the milkweed because its mouth sticks together.
It eats it. Yeah, it's sticky. Yeah, but it eats the leaves, and the caterpillars do. The caterpillars do. And the smallest caterpillar, when it hatches out of the egg, it actually can't eat the leaf. It eats the hairs on the leaf first until it gets bigger and can eat the leaf.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah, that is neat.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoy your time here.
Everybody come out because there's so much you can learn out here.
Every year in September, we like to do this.
Yes.
And then we also have another big event. It's in April. It's our Earth Day event, and that is on a Sunday.
Okay, we'll have to come out here then.
Oh, cool. Wow. We're tagging monarchs.
All right. Thank you very much for the
Thank
information.
you.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh my goodness, there's caterpillars all around. Yeah, I have lots of caterpillars in my nurse. Oh, sorry, don't go climbing off. There's a little baby one right there. Yeah, there's little tiny. I have little tiny. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, there's a little one too. All right. What Mariah is saying to me, who is the...
This is a false indigo that we're giving away too.
Okay,
yeah.
What is a false indigo?
Well, you know, it's a native plant. It grows to be about 10 feet tall, and it's more like a shrub when it gets full grown.
Okay.
It's got a big purple bloom on it. It needs full sun. So, you got to make sure it gets some sun.
I know where I could plant that.
If you want one, I'll get you one.
I would like one.
Yep, sure thing.
Because I can plant it. I have a south-facing part of my house.
Yeah, that would be great.
Which would really get the sun.
Do you want to pick one out, or do you want me
No,
to pick
I'll
one
let you
out?
pick one.
Let me see what I got here. Actually, this guy here has amazing growth on him. I think
Wow, that'd be wonderful.
I think that will be okay. I don't.
That
yeah,
sure
I think
looks like
yeah,
it.
it's got. And then when you take these out of the pots, they're going to be root bound because
Yeah.
they've been in here for a while. So
Sure.
they definitely want to get planted.
I'll do that first thing tomorrow.
All right. Thanks.
So the Little River Wetland project was designed to try and restart the corridor for the Little River.
Okay.
So trying to patch it together so that it'll run, give you a near contiguous amount of land and reserves down to where the Little River used to run.
Okay.
So,
is there a reason why you want to connect it all together?
well, because it was a corridor for some migration of things like turtles and other animals. Not the monarchs use this. I mean, we have a lot of monarchs here because they can both lay eggs here because we have a lot of and they can then nectar because obviously we have a lot of monarchs.
Yeah. What kind of flower is that yellow one? You know?
I think that was called tickweed.
Tickweed. Okay.
This is
Okay. I don't know my flowers. And what's your name?
oh, Emilio Vasquez.
Emilio. Okay. Good. How long have you been with Little River?
14, 15 years.
Wow. Okay. Very good.
Let's see. So,
Yeah.
2017, so that was 4 years ago. That was the last
Yeah.
birthday we managed to get before COVID.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
And these two young people are from University of St. Francis,
Oh.
volunteering here.
Okay. Are you like majoring in horticulture or something like that, or no? Okay.
Social work and
Clinical laboratory science.
Okay.
clinical lab
Very
science.
good. Very good. Thank you so much.
And you don't want to fly in this rain. Count to 30 while you wait for the song to stop. Roll the dice, and then number 6. You'll get a 10 seconds. Count!
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
All the grasshoppers about the same.
We've had some really big ones, really little ones. They come in color variations, green and yellow.
Very good.
I caught a brown one.
Everybody gets to choose a color sticker and they get to put it on their shirt so the scientists can remember.
I already got a butterfly on my shirt.
You do? That's so cool. Here's blue for you.
That's compost bins. You put vegetation in there and you turn it. And as you turn it, every so often you turn it, it's called irrigation, and it turns into dirt. Actually, it'll turn into real fine black dirt. And we're with Access TV. Can you tell us, so you talked to a lot of people at one time?
Like I am right now?
You will be.
Okay, cool.
Once the little red light comes on.
Cool.
Okay. And what's your name?
My name is Lindsay.
Lindsay? How long have you been with Little River?
I've volunteered with Little River for, I want to say, 3 or 4 years now.
Okay. And you have a wonderful display. Can you explain that to us?
Yeah, so one of the citizen science projects we do here at Little River is the monarch larva monitoring project.
Okay.
So what we do is there's a group of us that go out and we have a section of trail and we look at all the milkweeds along that section of trail for eggs and different monarch size instars. So, and we keep track of those, and then we report those nationally to the University of University of Minnesota, not Michigan.
Yeah.
And so these are all the places around the country that send in data.
I actually have a house in Arkansas.
Oh,
I
cool.
don't see any red dots.
I don't see any red dots either.
Guess what? I have a ball, one of those little balls that spread.
Yeah.
And so I have 2 acres of woods, and a sunny spot and a dry spot. I'm going to plant those, and hopefully I get a red dot there.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
So the big thing is you just have to go out and check to see if you've got caterpillars on them.
Yeah.
So,
Very good. So there's you don't need to put this on TV. And what's your name?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Goy.
Okay. And Georgia, I see you have, what are these? These necklaces?
These are hand-painted pendants on seashells.
Uh-huh.
And then we have some hand-painted rocks and a couple of pictures.
Look at the detail on this rock. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Looks just like a real butterfly.
The
Real
rocks
monarch.
were a last-minute idea. I was surprised how many sold.
Yeah, I
So,
imagine, yeah. That's really cool.
Thank you.
And you have here what?
Those are just coin purses.
Coin purses.
Yeah.
Nice. How much are they?
Those are 10.
Get her going.
No
Leo.
problem. Now we can go.
And what's your name?
I'm Jessica Merkley. I'm with the Indiana Department of Natural Resources within the
Okay.
Division of Fish and Wildlife. So I am the North Urban Wildlife Biologist. So I cover Fort Wayne, South Bend, and Elkhart primarily, but I cover all of Allen, St. Joe, and Elkhart counties. So,
And what's the purpose of DNR?
so for DNR as a whole, it's to help manage the natural resources that we have in Indiana.
Okay.
I'm with Division of Fish and Wildlife, so my job focuses a lot on living with wildlife, education outreach, and then creating habitat for the wildlife of Indiana.
Okay.
Specifically in the urban areas. So.
Very good. Very good. Okay. And you have different flowers here you can talk about?
Yep, so this is one of the signs that we put up if we do a cost share program. Depending on the project, we have funding available to help share the cost of putting habitat in the ground.
Okay.
This is our educational signage that we ask partners to put up to help advertise.
Good.
A lot of this is here to hold the sign up, but that's
Yeah,
okay. It worked out great.
Yeah, it's pretty windy tonight.
Yeah. So, and then just some facts about creating habitat for pollinators. So.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah. So it worked out well.
Let's see, here's a true and false. Do monarchs need milkweed plants to survive? At home, what do you think? Yes or no? I would
So
say
just milkweed.
Oh,
So
I would say yes.
only need milkweed.
Oh, it's
So
false.
they need more than milkweed. So milkweed's great for the larva, but we need actually a big diverse array of plants for the adults. So
Very good. Okay.
yes,
So got me on that one.
there you go. It's fun that way, right?
It really is.
It is.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. You guys have a great
Of America.
Okay, and what's your name?
Jerry Cornigan.
My name's Jerry.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. What we're handing out today, we've handed out hundreds of them, are packets of common milkweed, which monarch butterflies love. But we've had a lot of conversations today with people who are interested in joining our organization. We meet on the second Thursday of the month. We have educational programs about flowers, and for instance, our next one is about dahlias.
Oh, okay.
And then we just gather together. There's anywhere from 25 to 40 of us that some of us are experts on some things, some of us are just love to garden.
Jerry, for the people at home, do you have a phone number or a website?
We don't have a common phone number. We have a website.
Okay.
It's www.gardenersofamerica.club.
Very good. Very good.
And there's all kinds of